I've got some really good news. In this video, I am interviewing the person, Chris Maple. Search his name, Google his name. He created the Pokemon logo back in the 90s and it's not been changed since. I'm interviewing him at the end of this episode, so stay tuned because my goodness, God knows how I've got him as a guest, but I'm very honored to have him on my podcast. So that's what I do, podcast. Go and have a look at that as well. It's another channel. Whether it's 1 a.m, whatever, I don't know. But we're going to sit down with him today and talk about everything. We've got a lot to talk about. I've got a lot of questions. So you'll see some more of that throughout this video as well. Okay, so today we have been... I've woke up and there's been a massive delivery. So we need to get that all checked in and sorted. Because that's a lot of stuff. So buyer habits are changing and whatnot. And we've seen that there's quite a few different changes coming, and it's been happening for a while with singles and with packs, and just every sort of 6 months, three to 6 months, something fairly drastic changes, and it's something that we try and keep an eye on as much as possible, and we try and work out how to, you know, what can we do to make a difference and still be entertaining, still be different. So today is one of those days. So basically what we're going to do today, instead of my normal morning, is a stream in the morning, first thing in the morning, of just 500 singles, and then in the evening 500 singles. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do breaks this morning, but we're going to try it with a new system. So basically there'll be 35 spots for 151, and we're going to just do a English 151 break. And the more people pay into the overall break, the bigger the break is. So for every £15 spent adds another pack. So accumulatively, the more you spend, the more packs we open and the bigger chance of you hitting anything is. We've seen a lot of people doing that, so looking forward to trying that out. And then this evening, we're going to do a slab stream. So throughout this day, you'll see me prepping the slabs. I'm going to make some content around that as well. I need to make a YouTube video. So there's a lot of stuff to do. But it's quite interesting when you're running slab streams. I really enjoy it. I get really excited. I love Ace anyway. Use code SAM, 5% off. I really love doing the slab streams anyway because you get to celebrate the artwork of the card. You get to almost like a live grade reveal for what's next, and there's just a wall of slabs. So I'm really looking forward to doing that, really looking forward to showing them off and seeing who picks what up. But also then the people get really excited to see the Ace label that matches the card, and people are like rating it like, oh, that's a 10 out of 10 and things like that. So it's a really entertaining stream. We'll have some singles in there as well. But I'm not saying that singles is over. It's definitely not. We do singles. But it's having a team behind you like Card Galaxy to allow you to be more creative and braver and just do things that you don't normally do. Sometimes it's a bit jarring because you're like, okay, so that's stopped, right, we're going to change it to this, or twice a week we're going to do this. And sometimes it feels a little bit like you're out of your comfort zone again. But if you're running a business, most of success comes out of your comfort zone, doesn't it? So yeah, I feel once we've come to the decision of this has got to change, we then are like full on, right, I'm well excited for the breaks on Friday morning and the slab stream Friday night. Can't wait. So greatness is going to come from it. So I'm looking forward to testing out some new stuff. And this is what we did with binders. We were the first one on the platform to do binders. Now everybody does binders, and I've not done binders for 6 months, and everyone's like, oh, you should do binders. I was like, no, I started binders, bro. Okay, so let's get set up for this stream. We're going to start with the 151 break. I've got, I think, about 120 packs to sort out. So we're going to get them all ready, get them ready for the stream, get the stream set up. And fingers crossed it's going to be a fun one. So let's have a look at this. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yo, yo, yo. Well, what do we have here? Hope we are good. Morning, Sam. Morning, my good sir. Morning, good sir. Yo, everyone's good sir in this morning. How are we doing? Good morning. 151 break this morning. We got some huge singles as well. So if you want some singles, we got you covered. Oh, Polywell spot coming in. Yes, sir. And another hollow. Yeah, we got hollows and everything going on here. 6 spots of hit. Let's see what else we get. Oh, that's massive. We've got the Pikachu! Oh, yes! Oh, the Mew spot's paying off as well! Yo. Are you ready? War Turtle! Oh, snap! Yes! Yo! War Turtle's gone as well. Looking good, bro. Yo, Captain Caterpie's in there. Come on, yo. Because just... Oh, Squirtle's hit as well. I'm trying to tell stories and Squirtle's hitting, bro. Yo, let's go. Should we get together? Understood. Okay, that's fair. I get that. I believe you. I agree, actually, with what you're saying. Oh, my goodness. Yo, Alakazam. Yo, let's go. We get the point. We're all good. Right. Oh, Squirtle's hit twice. Yeah. Squirtle spots hit twice. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's nearly a God pack. Yeah. That's a weird, almost God pack. This is the final break. So let's have a look. This has been really fun, man. So please bookmark tonight's stream as well, because we've got an ace graded stream tonight. So it's all ace grading tonight. Oh, and there's singles as well. There's some big singles in there as well. So Hollow Spot is paying out on the smallest break of the day. Let's finish strong. Come on. Oh, we got gold. Gold. Yo, Mew has been the one today, bro. Mew has been the one today. So we've just done the break on the 151 set. We had about 45 people in the break, which was great. We had a lot of fun. People pulled some really big cards. It was quite an eye-opener to try it, and something a bit different to have as a break. The post-stream stuff, I was a bit worried that it would take forever, and it actually didn't. Me and Sarah have just gone through it. It took about half an hour to sort out, and we had a full sellout. Every single pack, every single thing has all gone and sold. So it's all here ready to go out. So Sarah's going to package this all up now, and I'm going to plan the next stuff, which I'm going to record, and we'll go into that in a second. So yeah, that was really quick, something good to do. We're going to be doing Crown Zenith, Prismatic Evolutions and 151 breaks like this a couple of times a week. So watch out for those. They'll probably be in the mornings to start with, but they might bleed into the evenings as well. It's a good way to do something different. And then tonight we're going to have the Ace stream. Obviously I'm not advertising to you, because by the time you watch this it will have come and gone, but in this video you'll see me setting up in a minute for the Ace stream. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. We're going to get this video set up. I've recorded it 6 times already, so I just want to show you guys what it looks like to actually get a video right. It takes bloody ages. So day in the life, innit? Right, let's go. So I've got my phone set up here. You can see me on here. So this will probably make the cut, that might not, but we'll see how we get on. So today we have got the biggest podcast guest I could expect, even on the play. So today we've got a massive guest on the podcast, but I think it's going to be a late one. So stay tuned to see what time we get hold of him, because we're staying up regardless. So stay with me. And then the day in the life, you film that. That's wonderful content, and didn't even press record. So that's sake. So this is true bloopers. So that was a good video. So if you can cut it from this, Joel, please do that.
No, I don't think I will.
So we have got great news. We are... It continues. Yep.
Pull yourself together.
Right. Great news. We have got news that we are going to be getting this massive Pokemon podcast guest on this evening. I'm just trying to chase him. He's gone to sleep because he's in America. That's fine. You can sleep. No problem. We're chasing him down to see what time we can lock him in for the podcast. I'm going to stay up however late is necessary. I've messaged him and said, whenever you get up, whenever you're ready, you've got stuff in your day, whatever, you tell me the time and I'll be there. I've got streams tonight, so I'm not available in this time. This is the only time I'm not available. I'm also going to work with Star, who's my somebody else I work with. She does all like the content posting. And she's asked for links to my TikTok studio so that I can share the studio, and basically she can schedule the TikTok stuff. So I need to set that up. I've set up Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn and Facebook. I just need to set up the scheduling for the TikTok. So I'm going to do that as well now, and you'll see a little bit of that conversation. So I just had a message on my Facebook Messenger, and this is another really cool guest who wants to book in for Tuesday next week. So this won't be in this video, but I just wanted to share how cool this is. So I reached out to so many people saying, like, you run cool businesses, I'd love to interview on podcasts about entrepreneurship and all that sort of stuff. And this guy replied and goes, Sam, I've got a story to tell. I was like, all right, tell me a little bit. Like, here's the application form, tell me a little bit. I've just read it. He is was the stunt double for Batman. So he's the stunt double for Batman, and he now runs a business which is a repair shop and like a tuning shop for race bikes, motorbikes. And he used to stunt double for Batman on the Bat bike thing. How cool is that? So That's What I Do is the name of the podcast. Go check that out. So That's What I Do. It'll probably be in the comments somewhere. I'm really excited. So he's just booked in. So it's really building really nicely. So looking forward to that, and I wanted to share that with you guys as that's just come in. So next bit up is we're going to actually get all these boxes in. We've got a lot of boxes delivered, so I'm going to set my camera up and bring all the boxes into the office. Okay, so the wall is empty. Sarah's doing the packaging on the other side. Next thing up is we've got an Ace stream tonight. And normally I would show me sorting out and getting ready for this evening. But whilst I'm doing that, because we've got so many Ace cards in, there's 100 Ace slabs, I'm going to make a YouTube video at the same time. So I'm going to make a video now. You might get a snippet of that, but I'll do that now. Joel will then, the editor, will then cut it up and sort the video out, do the thumbnail and stuff for that. But he's also editing this one, so he's a busy guy. He's busier than I am. And then we'll have that content. That'll probably go in a couple of weeks' time. But it's nice if I'm getting some of these items through, like a big Ace grade submission coming back, then it's really good to make the content. So whilst it's here, if I've got time, which I can make time for it, make 20 minutes for it, just have dinner later, then we're good to go. And it just makes sense. We get a lot of views on those videos. So if you've not watched any of our Ace reveals or Ace streams, then make sure you do. Again, use code SAM for 5% off. Hey, just a real quick one. Also, with this video, you're actually going to get a bit of an insight into how I try and make the YouTube. So with this one, what I'm going to do is I've saved some badly graded cards. Like one I'm going to put into this video. So a bit of behind the scenes. I'm going to put one badly graded card randomly into the stack of Ace slabs, and then when it comes out in the video, I'll go, oh man, that graded like a 4. What the hell, man? Comment Bianca was the last one. Comment Bianca and you'll be able to get it for free. Somebody will get it for free. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bait a little bit of conversation in the comments by throwing in one of my own personal graded cards, but showing off the Card Galaxy cards that we've got. Kind of does it without them paying for a card or me giving away one of their cards for one of my videos, right? So yeah, just a bit of behind the scenes thing. I thought that'd be quite cool. Okay, so we've set it all up and it's ready to go. I'm going to do a bit of a juicier one, see if it makes a difference today. I normally add just a crap card in, but I want to see if more people comment if I put a better card in. Kind of makes sense that they would, but I don't know if they will, but I'm going to try it. So today's freebie in that Ace video is going to be this. Yo, the Charizard Reshiram in an Ace 9 from Double Blaze as well. Really, really cool card. Sun and Moon was my era, so I'm going to plant this inside the inside there. It's probably going to go in the middle of the third stack, so if you are going to watch that video at some point, then you know where this is. Comment probably Reshiram or comment Charizard to win it. Like, it makes sense, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm going to try a better card and see if that makes more comments, because the shit cards have been getting loads of comments. So let's see what happens with a good card. So we've just had a delivery. Look at this. So we've got a delivery here, and in this box we have just got our new thank you cards. So you'll see this is the normal style of the back, but we've just got these, which is really cool. I asked Joel, who's the editor, to make some cool, like, basically come and follow the YouTube. How cool is that? It's really cool. So basically go and watch that content. These look way better than I thought they would. Really, really nice. Not the composer, who's one of our regular buyers. Him and his missus run a printing company, so they printed it for us as well. So really, really cool. So well happy with those. Wonderful stuff. So we've just got a case of top loaders in, and a case, 2 cases of team bags, because we get through quite a lot of those each week. We're sending about 5,500 cards out every week. So it's quite a lot of packaging and stuff. So we're just restocking everything here. I'll show you this in a second as like an overlay. But we've got a lot of top loaders on the wall. We've got all my thank you cards. We've got loads of team bags. Sarah's setting up all the package inside now, which you can hear in the background. We've got all of that restocked. So we probably restock every 2 weeks. And we do about I think it's just under 1,000 parcels a week. So we've just ordered and they've just been delivered 3,000 boxes. So they're all now here and ready to go. We've moved the walls around so we can get in and out a bit more as we're going, because these are all sort of on wheels anyway. So it's nice and easy. But we've got everything stocked up for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it's looking pretty flush at the minute, which is good. Saves us having panic stations of needing extra bits to come. And everything we order, they normally come within 2 or 3 days. If you do want to have a link to any of the stuff that we do, I've set up one on samsgoddard.com, and on there's a banner on my homepage that says Amazon shopping list or something like that for streamers. So if you want to know where to get all this packaging stuff from, then go on that link and you'll see it over there. Okay, so I've just filmed the content for the video, as you can see on the back wall there. I'm just going to go back through it and just double check everything's okay, but that's the Ace stream sorted. I've gone through all of the cards here, got all the stacks here. They're all on the screen. Everything has been done. So that's I don't even know how long it is, 15-20 minute video. Not too bad this time. Oh, 10-minute. I'm getting quicker on these Ace streams videos. So there's 100 Ace cards in 10 minutes. But I'm going to send it off to Joel anyway, who's editing this video, so you'll see, to add some little juicy bits. And he's going to do the thumbnail as well. So thank you, Joel. Oh, thank you, mate. Love you. And yeah, we'll crack on with the rest of our day. So just going to make some new content for my Instagram. I need to show this off on Instagram today to get people to come and buy some stuff later, but also to show off some little bit. So I just wanted to share a really small snippet into like what it's like. I stand up all day, every day, and I'm always on my feet. I think the first time, most days, unless I'm driving somewhere or doing a little bit of research on the computer, most days I stand up. The first time I sit down from getting out of bed at like 7 in the morning is about 11 at night, when I sit down and have a bowl of cereal, sit with the dog, take her out for a wee, sit with the dog, tuck her into her bed, as you do, bougie dog, and then yeah, but that's the first time, 9 times out of 10, first time I actually ever sit down. So when I first started doing this and when I first started streaming standing up, it took about 6 to 10, maybe 12 months. My knees were killing. Every morning I woke up, I got out of bed and my feet were on fire. They were like pins and needles in my feet. I was like, I need to fix something. Maybe we get better flooring, maybe whatever it is. I need some Crocs. I've got them now, but I was just like, what is this? This is absolutely agony. At the end of the day, my knees were aching, all that. And then after 6, maybe 12 months, it just didn't hurt anymore. And it doesn't hurt anymore. Now I have an issue. When I go to sit down, if I sit down for more than half an hour, my knees are burning. I'm like, I get like cramp and I get pins and needles and stuff. I'm like, so somehow I probably need to go doctors, but I've switched it. So now it doesn't hurt at all, which is pretty nice. I like that. So, you know, just wanted to share that because it's a different perspective of actually I think it's about 3,000 steps I do a day. Sorry, per stream. Which 3,000 per stream. I stream twice a day. It's not bad. 6,000 to 7,000 steps just by streaming for a couple of hours at a time. It's pretty good. And then obviously all the other bits and bobs in between. We're getting there. So yeah, just wanted to share that. I thought that was a different little perspective on what it's actually like to do this on a daily basis. So there you go. Okay, so we've just had a big delivery come through from Card Galaxy. It's bigger than I thought it was. Ooh, that's my fault. Should have opened the gap a little bit more. So we've got a big delivery from Card Galaxy. So let's have a look what we've got in here. Yo! Millions of Crown Zenith packs. Yes. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so the break is on. So yeah, that's that's nice. So we've got enough here for a break of Crown Zenith. Looks like about 100 packs. But we've got boxes and boxes. So this one is for a day. Each one of these boxes is a different stream. So how it works with Card Galaxy is they send me boxes here. And they say, right, this is code number 416. This is the total value of what's in this box. There's 400 singles in here. There's a Slab buyers giveaway and other giveaways as well. So that's all there, ready to go. 95 Ace Slabs, yo! And 151 singles. Oh, snap. 505 singles in this one. There's, this is interesting. Run a buyer's giveaway every 5 minutes with this one. 396 singles in here. Oh, okay, that's cool. And then what they've done as well, they've given me boxes and boxes of shiny treasure. Yeah, shiny treasure. I'll speak to them and go, right, what's your idea with this? And they'll be like, oh, tell us what you think, or we think this. So that's quite nice. So we've got some breaks there of Crown Zenith. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bundles of singles and slabs. That's really cool. We've got the boxes here as well, which we can now do. I've got yesterday a box of singles, pardon me, that we need to upload as buy it now singles. So it's never ending, really. I'm just setting up for this evening's stream, and I'm just working out where all the cards are going to be put and how to work out what sort of order to put them in, really. Ultimately, what I do when I'm doing this is I do this before every stream just to make sure I can see everything that's coming up. When people are bidding on stuff, I'm always trying to work out what cards to run next. So at the bottom I have like the more expensive cards, and at the top I have the sort of the cheaper cards. So the idea between how I do this is, depending on how well the cards are going, is depending on what card I run next. Most of the time I can't see what's coming up next, because like somebody will say, oh, have you got a Charizard, have you got whatever. I know I've got some Charizards in there, or I know if I haven't a lot of the time, but then also I don't want to then break the thing of like every 3 seconds I'm doing something, like a new card every 3 seconds, and then I have to go and dig in for one certain card, and then the next person says, oh, have you got this card, and I'm looking for that, and then it just breaks up the stream, right? So I just say, I don't know what's coming up. I know as much as you do. A bit of inside information for you guys on YouTube. I'm just going through it for the first time with you guys, so bear with me. We'll go as quickly as we can. And then what I try and do when I'm going through these cards is I try and grab the cards that let's say this card sells really well. Well, I can see on the top of all my stacks I've got some more similar cards, so then I start grabbing those. Or if it's not done particularly well, I grab something off of another stack that's different. And throughout the stream, everything gets sold anyway, but I try and do it so that it just makes it a little bit easier to give somebody what they're there for. You know, if somebody's there only collecting, comes in, Sam, I'm only collecting psychic Pokemon. Well, I've got a stack here of psychic Pokemon and a stack there of psychic Pokemon, so I can work that out. Or if I've got Charizards that people want, I know that they're in the fire stack, you know. So yeah, it makes it a little bit easier to do that, really. Okay, so I've just had a message to say, Sam, it looks like it'll be between 11 and midnight. Is that okay with you? Of course it is. Yeah, whatever. Yes. So he's like, provisionally book me in for 11, but I think it'll probably be 12:30, maybe 12. Fine, whatever. No problem at all. And I cannot wait. We've got another stream to go before that, but I cannot wait. So I'll get my questions set up now. Basically how I've done it is with ChatGPT, I've set it up with a really long chat where I've said, this is what I'm looking to do. This is everything I'm looking for. These are the people I'm looking to interview. Can you get me some introductory questions for them? So that's helped me get his name and number and all that. And then his intrigue into the episode. He's sending me pictures later of what early designs he did of the logo. Really looking forward to that. I'm going to do a lot of research now. Probably take me an hour or two of research. Getting ready for the live stream. I'm going live on the other side of the wall in half an hour or so. And I don't think you ever see this from other content creators, or I've not seen it much. But this is a real moment. I'm genuinely excited, really looking forward to the interview, really looking forward to the live. I've got loads of energy for the live. But I'm also getting that feeling in my tummy where I'm a little bit nervous. I'm nervous. I'm definitely nervous for the interview. Not to speak to him, not to in the slightest, completely fine, really excited to chat and all that. Not nervous in the slightest about talking to anybody. It's about wanting to, as a piece of content, to share his story perfectly. And I think that's where the nerves come in. I need to lower my expectation of perfect, work out the flow of the interview, have questions that lead to other things, So just follow the process, actively listen to everything he's saying and keep an eye on everything that I'm doing, and it will tell a great story. But I think, I'm definitely nervous. First of all, though, we've got a live stream to get in. Yo, really, really nice. If you're ready, off we go. Next one up, we got the Walking Wake. The last one, Temporal Forces Gold Walking Wake. Off we go. Glenn in at £3. Bloody hell. All right, let's get onto these slabs. Come on. Come on now. Left stack is stacking, bro. Yeah. Our first battle. Yeah. Look at this. First battle, Charmander. How nice is that? Are you ready? Off we go. Dusclops in a 10. Look at that label, bro. It is wicked. Barrick. Yo. Mr. Barrick in the house. The guy who comes in and says every single stream. Sorry, Sam. I know you've got something written on there. It says buyer's giveaway. But what's the giveaway? Oh, snap in a 10. It's 34. Wow. Well done, Brandon. My word. Oh, my life. As if you sneak this in. Yo, did you see it? Yo, can you? Wait a minute. Hey, what? Yo. Okay, we got a celebration bloody Charizard. I'm just going to throw that in the mix. This is definitely bigger than the Charizard. Let's see who's going to get it, though. That's the question. Who is on it today? Are we asking Vintage coming back in as somebody else? Glenn is in at 129. In here, man. Sam is ace 10. Yo, hey, what? Yo, is that what's happening? Yeah, we got the the caretaker. Well done, Weaver. Excellent stuff, everybody. Thank you all for hanging. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was really fun. Let's crack on with the rest of the stuff we got going. Much love, everybody. Peace. And I'll see you all on the next one. I've got my opener lined up and Chris is going to be here. It is now 11:02 at night. I've just finished the Ace Slab stream. It went really, really well. Even Randolph came in and bought a slab. Look at this. Randolph came in and bought an Ace Slab. Yo, of course he did. Yo, that's so cool. So really, really cool. So yeah, sorry about the close-up. Really excited now because we've got the creator of Pokemon logo, coming on to my podcast in 27 minutes now. Oh my goodness, I'm no longer nervous, and I'm tired, but my goodness, man, 11:30 at night on a random Friday, just gonna talk to the person that who invented the Pokemon logo. I have just come off of probably the most interesting conversation I think I've ever had in my life. I'm absolutely buzzing. It is nearly 1 a.m. I'm absolutely buzzing. I have just spoken to Chris Maple, who wanted to set the record straight that he was the actual and original and still standing artist that drew the Pokemon logo back in 1998, and it hasn't changed since. He's talked me through every single detail that he added to this logo to show, because other people have been credited for his work. He's told me names, places, conversations, how the intricate parts of the logo worked and didn't work, and how he picked one over the other, and how he stood up in the middle of a talk and just went, all those I've given you, get them out, this is the one. And they're like, he's just told me an incredible story, and I'm really excited to share it with you. This is the episode where Chris Maple tells his story, and I get to go along with the ride and ask some questions along the way. You know, what am I doing here? It was wild, and it's made my day. Absolutely made my day. As a Pokemon fan and enthusiast, it's made me quite emotional. I've really thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. I was nervous before because I wanted him to be able to tell his story. He's a great talker and a great teacher and a great inspiration. A lot of the stories he told were really inspiring, and I can't wait for you to see this episode. I'm not going to go to bed for about 3 hours. This is one of those moments. So yeah, I'm just starstruck. And he said as well, if there's anything we ever want to do, if it would be cool for the Pokemon community to have an open conversation with me and him and everybody listening, he would do it in a heartbeat. So let me know below if that would be any good. The answer is yes, by the way. Unbelievable. So yeah, what a day. So it's now gone 1 o'clock, and I'm still buzzing. Basically, what I've just done is I've just reached out to somebody that I know really well, who works in HR. No, not HR. PR. Different letters. Dyslexic, all right? Leave me alone. Very different jobs. PR. And I've just said, look, I've got this interview, and I've explained what it is and everything. How do we get it out? I think it'll be a viral thing anyway, but how do we get it to news outlets without giving it to news outlets that they're just then going to ring him and get the exclusive themselves? I'm a bit lost. I was just going to leave it till the day, run it, and just hope everybody sees it. But I also think that somehow it's worth speaking to even a local news place and just being like, look, this is what we're building over here, and this is the route we want to go, and I don't want you to miss out, kind of thing. So I've spoken to Holly and said, I'm happy to pay for a couple hours of your time if you're able. She lives in our village. I'm happy to pay for a couple hours of your time because I know you're the perfect person to help me on this. Obviously, if you have time, fine. If you don't, that's also fine. But yeah, I'm quite excited to see what her ideas are and how we can push this further, because she's got such a good brain where when it comes to things like this, she'll be just like, speak to these, don't do that, don't, everything you believe, just forget, do this, send this to him and get him to write back. And like, she's amazing at that side of things. And I think it's at the times like this we need to lean on the people, or not lean on, ask for support and pay for it, pay good money for it. Like, it's important. It's we're not getting favors. I'm not interested in favors. Whether people offer favors is different, but I'm not interested in favors. I want to do this the best we can, and it's a fairly short time around. It goes live in just over a week, so I've given her the date and just said, is there anything that can be done? Is there anything I need to do? Anything that you can help me with? I would love to pick your brain and sit down with you. I said I'll pay you a couple hours, but sit down with you for an hour and just work it out, work it out. So yeah, it's definitely bedtime though. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.